Hi, it's Exploring John. We're down here with our Navy. We're going down Antietam Creek. Stay with us. All right, we're launching the first kayak.
All right, you ready? All right. Let it go. You can just let it go.
Let's grab our kayak and get down there in the creek too. Well, coming across the creek here by the bridge, it's a little shallow, so we may just go a different way to get down and go down around this island like thing. All right, we're coming around the island. We're having to pick our spots here. We want to get over there on the right side where the sluice is for the old mill. This looks very doable. Yes. All right, then straight ahead, that's where we're headed. We're going to bypass the bad rapids here on the left. Of course, always the first time of the year, you don't know if it's open, so this is like the amusement park ride, this section. A lot of fun. Though there's some rocks here at the beginning. Yeah, we just rubbed a little bit. Well, we're still floating. Now we'll have to go through this opening down here. Okay, and we're through. Down here to the little beach. We'll stop here and wait for everybody else. All right, we had some people went to the left over there through the bad rapids and they wiped out, so we're having to go up there and straighten them out. Dump all the water out of their kayak, whatever it takes, and then we'll be floating again. All right, we're past that. Now we're just floating down the creek, waiting to come up on the next rapid. All right, there's a tree down in the creek on the left side. So as you see, everyone's going to the right. And it shouldn't be too much farther. We're going to hit the next rapid. We're coming up on the next rapid, and I see everyone ahead of us heading to the right. We talked about it, and of course every year is different because the sandbars move around. So we're headed to the right. Let's see what happens. Well, so far so good over here. They're getting stuck there in the middle. There was a rock and another one, but we're still moving. And we're through. Now we'll get out here and wait for the stuck people.
Now grab it. I am.
Some of the things you learn is grab someone's kayak and pull, and hopefully pull them loose. We're coming up on the next rapid. This one, as we remember, was like center, go in there and find a good tongue to go down. And the right side, you definitely wanted to stay away from. So we'll see what happens as we get up here close to it. See, it looks like a tree kind of hanging over on the left side. So we definitely want to stay away from that. All right, we see some tongues up ahead. Try and shoot right through here and miss the rock. And we did. As we look around, that's on the right side. Good thing no one tried that. On the left side is rapids and rocks. So going down the center was perfect. Now we want to stay a little bit to the left. That's where the water is. A little shallow on the right. And we're through. So smooth sailing down to the next feature. Alright, so we see people ahead. We see Burnside Bridge Road's bridge. Not the historic one, the new one. Up there's the rope swing, so we'll be up there in a little bit. Hopefully we can catch someone swinging out into the creek. Alright, we're coming up on the new Burnside Bridge. We go into the bridge. We can hear a little bit of an echo. Here's the bridge. Alright, we're popping out the other side and coming up on the rope swing. Looks like the tubers are starting to move off. Heading on downstream. Okay, we're coming up on the rope swing. There, another big splash. Alright, we're coming up on the dam, and it's low enough we see some of the rocks on the right side. Alright, now we got all this wood up here. We might kiss that tree. Yes, we did. And some rapids here. Get a couple rocks and down we float. We have to go through these tubers up ahead.
Hey YouTube, how's it going? Happy Sunday.
Some of the tubers we run into on the creek.
Hey, good stuff.
We're coming up on Burnside Bridge. We're gonna go under the center span. We can see the swallows flying. They got some nests underneath.
How's the water? It feels so good.
And look at the birds up there. We could hear an echo. Alright, we're past that, and it shouldn't be too long that we're going to be hearing the dam up ahead. We'll have to shoot over that. And that's a lot of fun. We're coming up on the dam, and I like to do like left center. Different people like to go maybe farther left, but stay away from the right. Look, it's sticking out of the water now. So here we go. Let's see if we'll get wet. Yes, we did. Had a big wave come in. All right, we'll turn around and get everybody else. All right, so here's people coming over the dam. Yeah. Here's someone else shooting the dam. What's going on here? Is Erin going to do it backwards? Let's see if she makes it. That's a pretty good drop. And yes, she did. Here comes the Lynn. Drop down that big drop. Looks like she did real good. We're coming into Molly's hole. We want to stay to the right because it gets very shallow over there on the left. Come up here, some rapids on the right too. We'll go just to the left of them. A lot of people like to put in here at Molly's Hole. Let's go check out the culvert pipes. We're coming up on the culvert pipe, the first one. See, today the water looks a little dirty. We've had a lot of rain, so it may have muddied it up somewhat. See if we can see through here. Oh, I thought I saw some daylight. Look how far out of the creek it is. Yeah, we've seen it all the way up to the pipe. We'll go down and check out the other culvert pipe. Okay, we're coming up on the second culvert pipe. This water looks a lot clearer, not muddied at all. We've seen the creek up to that pipe. Check out a trip down the flooded Antietam if you want to see that. See any daylight in there? I couldn't tell, I was so low. We're moving on, getting ready for the next rapid. The creek up ahead hangs a hard right. So you got to do some creative paddling so you don't get smacked against the bank. Coming down to the next rapid, this is where that hard right turn is. So you got to dodge a few rocks and then really paddle to the right. Well, we just missed those. And out to the right. And down the creek we go. Eventually, yeah, we got pushed over there a little bit. We straightened out now and heading on. Except for that rock. I guess some more rapids ahead. We see everyone going to the right. I think that's usually my favorite spot. To the right or just a little bit off of it. We split those rocks there. Come down here and grab one of the tongues. We'll go between these two rocks. Yeah, that was pretty good. Some more rocks ahead. Okay, we're pretty much out of that rapid. There may be another string up there where you see the white kayak. All right, people are cutting around here on the right side because of the rock. So we'll head over in that direction. It looks like a line across the creek, doesn't it? So we'll just go through and see what happens. A little scrape, not bad. We'll get turned around. Alright, so that's the last of this rapid. It should be some smooth sailing for a while. Okay, now we're coming into Fireball Alley. We can see the beach ahead. So it'll be smooth sailing till right past that beach. There's a little rapid there. We're coming up on another rapid. And looks like we're going to do the right side. As we can see the water hitting the bank on the right. It's just a big rush to over there. That's where it's going to be the deepest. So we hit that line, that stops us from hitting the bank. But not from going through the tree. Okay, smooth sailing again for a ways. We're out here on the creek in a nice calm section, and it's starting to drizzle. We could see it hitting the creek here and there. Little circles and little white blotches. But it shouldn't be too bad. We've been out here when it's poured down rain, and you just deal with it. We're half wet anyway, so what's a little bit more water going to matter? Onward we go. All right, we're coming up on another rapid here, and we see some trees behind it. So we're going to have to go up here and check it out and see the best way to go. So Aaron's saying to the right. So we're going to move over because I see a lot more rock to the left. So get around this rock and cut back. Just missing this wood. Good. Had to pick up the paddle to go underneath that tree limb. Okay, turn back to the right. Okay, straighten out a little bit here. So we're just gonna have to pick our way through the rock field. Ooh, we're gonna go over that one. Yeah, we didn't hit. So it's shallow enough to throw up a lot of waves, but deep enough we're not hitting anything. All right, now it's smoothed down and the wind has picked up. All right, got a good stretch here. Looks pretty calm. All right, the rain's picked up a bit. Now we're getting rained on, but that's okay. Like I said before, we're half wet as it is. And we'll just continue on down.
On the canal, we're good. We're just gonna hang out here.
Okay, it's pouring rain out there. We just kind of pulled under a small tree. That's kind of keep this somewhat dry. We'll just wait out the storm for a while. All right, we're back out in the creek. It's getting lighter out. We're going for it. Okay, we're coming up on the ford. Try the right side. Laura, go right. So we made it over the log. So now we'll go around this little sandbar.
Need help? You want help? Yeah. Alright, hold on.
And we're back out into the current. So this is a ford here. It was used during the Battle of Antietam. So the best way is when you come to it is go to the right. Sometimes you can get away with going to the left. You're never going to get away with going down the center unless it's really deep.
What? Oh no. Uh-oh.
All right, we're coming up on another rapid here. And we're going to do the left side so we can go over the ledge. We got to spread out a little bit so we got some room. We've had some water come in the kayak here in the past. All right, let's come up and go over that ledge. There's some rock there. Here we go. Wasn't too bad, wasn't great. Oh, we got a tree up ahead. We're gonna have to work our way through. There's a tree across the water here. We've determined the left side is the best way to go through, so that's where we're headed. A lot of times these trees that hang over the creek end up falling. Gravity gets them. Now the sun's out, so much for the rain. That's good. So come out here through the trees. We'll hold our paddle up. Now we're through. So we'll just pick our way down the creek. We're coming up on Goose Poop Island. A lot of people like to picnic here. This is roughly halfway, maybe a little bit more, but it's more of an island when the water's up. But when the water's down, it's more of a peninsula. But the geese like it, and that's why it's called Goose Poop Island. Here's some rocks in the middle. Just missed that one. Here's the big one here. Yeah. Hit some other rocks that were underwater. All part of the fun, going down the creek. Up ahead we hear a rapid. At least a few rocks. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, we're bouncing off a few rocks here and there, but nothing's grabbing on yet. Here's that rapid we heard. We'll try and go to the left of this rock. And then smooth sailing again for a while. We're coming up on another rapid. I see everyone ahead of me going to the left, so I guess we'll move over to that side too. Alright, we'll come down here and find the tongue and make our way through. And just bump that rock a little bit on the side. We got around it. And on down we go. Yeah, Aaron's up on a rock there. This is some of the low areas in the creek before you get to the beach at Sharman's Run. Yeah, I figured we'd kiss that rock, but that's all it was. And some rough stuff down here, but it shouldn't be too bad. That's what's nice about the creek. If it's something bad enough to wreck you, it's shallow enough, all you have to do is stand up. And where it's calm and quiet, that's where it's deep. We'll go through this little area and hopefully we can get through okay. Yeah, we just skirted rocks. We're gonna bump some here. Okay, we did all right. Yeah, we shot that pretty good. Whoa, there's one there. Oh, we rode right over it. Uh-oh. There's that big rock. Now we're gonna have to do something. I'll have to drop the camera to get off it. This is a shallow part through here, so it's not surprising people are getting hung up. Yep. We're all getting hung up with these rocks. We just have to stick a leg off the side. Just take care of yourself.
All right.
I'm floating.
I'm good.
We're trying to help each other out. And there was another rock. Push off and down we go. This is probably the shallowest area that we run into on the creek. Like I said, right before Sharman's Run. Alright, another band of rapids ahead. Let's see what happens here. I've had to stick a foot out a couple times today, but that's not too bad. Oh, we went through that with no problem. Okay, I think we're through the worst of it. And bump, 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 bumpy dump, and on we go. Yeah, as we float down, sometimes there's some big rocks out here in the middle. Like that one right there. And we're having a great trip. Got rained on a little bit, but that wasn't bad at all. All right, up on shore here, we can see a moa, one of the Easter Island heads that someone's got down here on the creek. That's a pretty cool landmark. We see it well, we don't always see it because we miss it a lot. But there it is, the moa. So we had a big tree come down across. We're gonna have to go on the right side to get through. And coming into view beyond it is the beach at Sharman's Run. So the water's really calm through here. So we'll head down to the beach. Now we're hitting the rapid here at Sharman's Run and going on down the creek. It's a lot different with the water low like this. Current's pushing us to the right a little bit, but it's deeper over here, so that's good. We're coming up on a tree that we've heard is crossing the whole creek. So as we get up to it, we'll have to figure out a way to get through. So big tree here all the way across the creek, but word came through, it's go on the left side. So we'll check that out. I see her up ahead. I guess she made it through. I thought the right side looked like you could go under it, but we'll go up here and go through where she went. Yeah, that's a big old tree. Big old sycamore. Somebody's been down here cutting on it and opening it up. So I'm hearing someone's gonna try it on the right. So we've come down, making a turn, going through and hitting some rock. But we're out of it. Let's see if Aaron made it through on the right side. All right, we're coming up on the next rapid. It's got some noise to it. We see a tongue right in front of us that we're gonna take. See how it goes here. Looks like the current's with us. Oh, just a little bounce off rocks here and there. We came right through. So we'll just watch what's ahead. That doesn't look good on the right side. Well, we're gonna go over this. Well, we made it through. On down we go. So this is a nice calm section of the creek. No waves, no rocks, just letting the creek take us downstream. Really nice out here. So we're coming up on the rapid at the beginning of the end. We always say this is the beginning of the end, and how do we know? Because we see all this grass and an old rowboat up there on the shore. That's a rapid, then it'll be smooth, and then we'll hit rock and roll. So now we'll have to deal with the creek here. I've wrecked here on this rapid more than once. We'll see how it goes this time. It's kind of shallow on the right, so everything's pushed to the left. And we'll just miss that rock there, hopefully. Boy, I went sideways and took in some water there. We'll watch other people come through. That creek really throws you around. Calm before the storm. The next rapid we call Rock and Roll. That's the bad one. So we've got a little bit of nice slackness before we get to Rock and Roll. All right, we're coming up on the rapid we call Rock and Roll because it rocks you and rolls you all over the place. There used to be a dam across here. Here's some of the rock from it. And the flood of 36 wiped out the dam and made this the way it is, and we call it Rock and Roll. Not too bad yet. We can see the Ironworks Bridge up ahead. Had to drop the camera there to paddle and get around that big rock. Whoa, we kissed that rock a little bit and over a small ledge here. We got a ledge here we're going to drop over. I've seen people wreck here. They turned sideways and lost it. Okay, we made it through. We're going to come over here to the right and take out. Thread our way through some of these rocks. All right, this is the end of our trip. We had a great time, got a little wet. See you next time. Now we'll look at this rain here as it's coming down, hitting the creek. All right, onward we go.